Very important, but that's because I'm a Christian.
Since the 1970s, there's been a long-term decline in the number of weddings in England and Wales. That's because more and more couples are living together without getting married, and many are simply delaying marriage altogether. Now, though, weddings are apparently back in vogue. Marriage is up 5%, according to the latest figures from the Office for National Statistics. It might be getting more popular, but there are still clear generational differences on marriage, according to the British Social Attitude Survey. It says people born in the 1950s and 60s are much more likely to think you ought to get married if you want to have children than people currently in their 20s and 30s. And differences in opinion on marriage are played out in the political sphere too.
Those who are Conservative supporters are much more likely to think that marriage and children go together than are Labour and certainly Liberal Democrat supporters. So you can certainly see why this is an issue which perhaps has been a particular touchstone for the Conservative Party, why it's wanted to reintroduce the marriage tax allowance, because its supporters are particularly still in favour of marriage and certainly in favour of marriage when children are involved.
And some MPs couldn't be clearer on the value of tying the knot.
I think marriage is absolutely critical. As the previous Labour government established when they did a report supporting families, marriage is historically the best foundation for bringing up children. And there's no point in denying it. And we face a real problem in this country with dysfunctional families. Every member of Parliament experiences it. We see the trail of human misery. Family breakdown is now costing this nation £46 billion a year. That's more than we spend on defence.
Well, I used to work at the Children's Society before I was elected to Parliament, and what I saw there was that for children the most important thing was that they had strong, loving relationships with their parents and their wider family. So while we should celebrate marriage and respect it as a great institution, if children's parents aren't married, they may have chosen to express that commitment in a completely different way, and we should still respect that and support that.
Same-sex marriage became legal in England